is Lord Thaddeus Cray. I'm going to put a little bit of a how-to up this time. I've had people tell me I'm a good storyteller and that I am able to do certain things due to my voice. That is true. I was given a fairly deep radio kind of voice. Damn cat, but anyway. And this is true. But also at the same time, there's other things that apply to what I do. Number one, you have to know the right people. That is important. And I was lucky enough to be part of the DW family. And as a result, I do get recognition and people listen to my content. However, that is not the only thing. It's taken me patience, which is very hard for me. Let me tell you, patience is not easy for me. But when it comes to this one thing, that's what I've had to learn. Patience. Also, don't be afraid to put your stuff out into audio format, whether it be through a tape recorder, microphone, recording software. I've used all these things. I've been recording stories out of my own head the last 20 plus years. Actually, longer than that, maybe close to 30. I was good at telling stories even as a child. Unfortunately, it kind of got me in some deep trouble because back then I would lie quite a bit. You guys already know that about my past, so I'm not going to put any shade against myself on that because it is what it is. Either accept it or you don't. But it did give me a gift. It gave me the ability of imagination. I borrow a lot of things when it comes to what I put out and put down. The patience, of course, is required for the editing. If you're able to edit something, that's a good thing. I would advise you to use something like Audacity. That is good sound editing software. You just have a good recording system. What I mean by that is a good microphone, headset, whatever. That's another thing. Put whatever it is you're going to say out there. And you simply, basically, delete, cut, whatever, out when it comes to the errors of what you put down. And once you're done with that, you simply use the program to pretty much finalize what you're doing. You can use other programs like I use a thing called Format Factory, which I use to conjoin audio files. It also is good for conversions, all kinds of stuff. And finally, after that, of course, I go online, try to go through copyright-free stuff on YouTube, whatever, however you want to do it. That is good for effects, as well as, of course, different music, things like that, which I always use for the backgrounds of my stories. That's another thing. And I finally finish all of that together by something called OpenShot. It's a program that is very useful. It can actually be used for Windows and Linux. It works great. Anyway, what I was saying is, OpenShot is a very good program. You can use it for editing and also putting together videos. That's one of the ways I'm able to pretty much put everything together in a certain format, which allows me to shoot up stuff to the channel, as well as, of course, the artwork and all that. Now, that's the final thing I'm going to kind of put out there. Like I said, OpenShot is good for Linux, Windows, whatever. I've had to use both. So, both operating systems, so you have to work with what you got. Maybe even for Android. I'm not sure about that one, though. But I'll tell you this, it is a very good program for that. The final one is, again, this is all freeware, by the way. The final one is what is known as the GIMP. I know yeah, get out the GIMP. Let's not go there, but anyway. But moving on from that. It's a very good program. It's a very good art editing program. Of course, I use cut and paste quite a bit, and also have edited my own artwork, things like that. It, of course, is freeware as well. It's a very good program. Or you can use Krita, Krita, which is another one. They're both, all this is freeware. Basically, look up the pages for all this, Audacity, OpenShot, GIMP or Krita. Use all this stuff. If you get a chance, it will definitely help out. Of course, Format Factory, too. But that's just something I use. You don't have to use it. like I said, all this stuff is absolutely free. Use whatever you want when it comes to this stuff. But I figured, bear with me here. There we go. I figured it would be a good thing to do. Kind of give you guys a heads up on how to do this stuff. Another thing is, finally, you want to know how to pretty much modulate your voice as well as learn how to do certain things when it comes to characters, whatever it is you're trying to narrate. Listen to a good audiobook. I've listened to them all my life. Well, not at least half my life, let's say. A little more than that. Just be aware that it'll also give you some pointers on how narration can be done. Pay attention, listen to people. DW is the best there is at what he does, period. He's probably the best narrator I've come across. Listen to him. Understand how he does things. That's the best thing I can tell you. But audiobooks are another one. Just be aware, and I guarantee you, that right there will put you pretty much on the path to making your own stories. Of course, you have to have a good imagination. If you need to be write down something, then put it out there, but whatever. Even if you're basically narrating someone else's stuff. And that pretty much is what I figured I should put out there. You guys know what I do. My email is westvic@dogmancams.com. I'm always looking for guests to be on the shows for the Dark Waters family. Hit me up if you've had any kind of encounter or sighting, whether it be spiritual or cryptid related. Be blessed and be safe.